Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. So the US Open just wrapped up, and we got two new champions. Coach Chris is here. He made bold predictions, and was he right? Stay tuned. All right, so what a great 2 weeks of Grand Slam tennis, US Open style. New York did a great job. I would like to start by saying what a wonderful and accurate and best job they ever did. Shout out to the lines people. There was no complaint in the house.
Was it?
Yeah. Did you hear any complaints? Serena didn't say I'm gonna kill you.
That's what she said?
No, but yeah, the lines people were wonderful this time. Did you notice there were line people?
Yeah, I did notice that they were. Well, I think maybe the best thing to know is that if you don't notice them, then they're doing a really good job.
There were no lines people.
Wow. There you go. There you go.
Exactly, they did a great job. But it was great though. So the one thing that I did notice was whenever the automatic system said out, there was no like, and then give him that look, and then give the chair a look, and then wasting time, giving the box a look, and then should I, right? There was none of that, They just kind of proceeded, accepted the call, and went on. Isn't that wonderful for play?
Is this the first time they had it? Without the linesman?
I think this is the second or the third year, actually. So
just at the US Open?
I think they did it in Wimbledon and possibly the French too. I think all the slams might have had it actually because they brought in that technology. So, right? A good lines person isn't noticed, right?
Or not there at all.
Exactly. So, good job. Okay, let's move on. All right, so let's take a look at the women's side. Congratulations to Ons Jabeur for making it to the finals. And of course, Iga Swiatek, your 2022 US Open winner. So, Coach Chris actually trained in Tunisia. Did you ever see Ons over there?
There's a big picture of her at the N15s, and I'm sure they're building in the process of finishing a stadium court for her in Tunisia, in Monastir. So it's by the time I left, maybe by the time I go back later in the year, it'll look nice. So they made a full stadium for her. So
wow, that's really cool. She definitely put Tunisia on the map. Let's talk about the match, though. I felt like she was probably nervous, kind of weight of Tunisia on her back there. What did you think?
I think, again, this is following up to having another great appearance, in Wimbledon, right? Mm-hmm. Making the finals again, and then making the finals again at the US Open. I think it does sit in the back of your head saying that, I made it this far and I couldn't get the title at Wimbledon. Now coming here again, maybe it was in the back of her mind a bit. And that the first set that she was playing, Iga is strong from the baseline. So anytime Ons tried to be a bit more crafty, it would kind of not be the right shot to go for, and Iga would be able to capitalize on that. She played much better. Ons played much better in the second set. And again, in the tiebreak, I think those are, as you guys know, it's points that are the important points are actually where it matters the most. So when it got to, she was serving 5-4, I feel like maybe some passengers or some maybe mental lapses come in a bit more, and she played a bit kind of nervous, not going for it, rather than I think she was being a bit passive on it. So she missed, I think, her last point too of the match. Forehand long. So.
Yeah.
But again, incredible like run for her. Back-to-back finals. It's not easy to do that. But to get over that hump, it's I'm sure she'll be, talking with her mental coach afterwards, and her mental coach was there the whole time, and she'll be going through kind of learning and then preparing for obviously the Australian Open. That's probably what she's going to eye again too. So
yeah, she'll be there again for sure. She had like the year of her life. She's in great shape. She plays really crafty and smart, so she will get over the hump. Even Iga said, yeah, she'll be a champion.
She's going to get one.
Someday.
Yeah, I definitely think on the way that she's playing, not many other women right now can play and have as good as touch as her. It's just now, under pressure situations, what are you actually going to be looking to do against certain players?
Yeah.
Iga isn't someone that's going to, be caught off guard necessarily by a drop shot. An's just going to have to be like super sharp if she's going to make those ungettable drop shots. So, and in the high pressure situation, Iga was just waiting for her to make that error or to make a bad decision, and then she capitalized on that.
Right. So yeah, it'll come. Iga, masterful all the way through. I felt like the only person that could have beat her was Sabalenka in that semifinal match, and Coach Steve Jackson actually said that as long as Iga doesn't run into the person who basically swings through, because Iga can't handle the flat ball that's coming fast. She doesn't like that kind of ball, and I can kind of see it because that ball came upon her real fast. She was playing a lot of defense in that match, but she somehow got the last ball back at the crucial situations, and Sabalenka actually pulled the trigger way too early on some of those backhands, and they hit the net. I felt like Sabalenka could have worked the point an extra ball or two and probably could have gotten that, more of an offensive shot for her. But, we live and we learn. Sabalenka will be a factor, too, in the future. In the final, I felt like Ons probably, her body, what do you call it? Her body language. Yes, thank you. Her body language kind of showed what she felt. Like she was kind of down, especially after the first set, and down on herself for maybe losing that first set the way she did, and therefore kind of, and then she didn't quite pick herself up fast enough or enough in general to really compete and win that second set. So I feel like, like what Coach said here, mental coach would probably benefit her a little bit more. But Iga was not to be defeated in the finals. She was definitely ready for everything that Ons threw at her. You picked Iga to win,
Yep.
And so did I. So we both did a good job there. Okay, so let's move on to the men's side here. We had Steve picking Taylor Fritz, and I guess he wasn't ready this year. He was not ready this year.
Brandon Holt played well though too.
Oh yeah, shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon.
Yes, he had to go through qualifying to get in, and he won a couple matches and got through the bracket pretty well. He should have won that other match, but he just couldn't do it.
One. Yeah, I mean tie breaks back to back. It's never easy winning, and then Baez is a good strong player from Argentina, so like. Yeah, you're in those moments. Again, it's just I think the more that Brandon plays, the more he's in those high pressure situations, he's gonna find a way to win, and it's just new experiences for him. So he's definitely gonna be back for sure, and stronger. And so I think we'll be seeing a bit more of him for sure.
Right.
For sure.
So, I picked Medvedev. and Medvedev lost to Kyrgios. And
This guy's number now.
yes, well, Kyrgios likes to play people that he don't like, and he likes to beat people he don't like. So it fired him up for that match, and he took care of business. Unfortunately, he lost after that. So, but Kyrgios will have his chances again. So Coach Gu picked Medvedev too. Yeah. So, and then Leonard picked Kyrgios. So we all kind of lost there.
Yep.
But who's the big winner of the predictions? I wonder which coach said. I wonder which coach said Alcaraz. It was you, Coach Chris. This is the only man that said Alcaraz. I didn't think this was a surface, to tell you the truth. That's why I didn't pick him in the hard court here. But definitely congratulations to Carlos Alcaraz for winning the 2022 U.S. Open.
First ever, 19, youngest. So
First ever slam.
First ever slam.
Yeah. He had a great year, though. He was on a roll, did great in some of the other tournaments. Unfortunately, didn't have a great summer until now. Shout out and congratulations to Casper Ruud for making it to the finals. You put on a great show, and you gave Carlos a good run for his money. It looks like men's tennis is looking younger and more fit, and getting even more physical out there. The shots that they've been making are just ridiculous and way, way off the hook. I mean, if you look at Carlos's route, he went 5 with Cilic, 5 with Sinner. That's like 4 hours, 5 hours. 4 with Tiafoe. That's another 4 hours. And that's literally in like a 5-6 day span before his finals match with Casper. That's a lot of road work. That's like running a lot of sprinting marathons.
Yep.
So it's man, it goes to show how physically fit you have to be to win on the men's tour now.
Yep.
But I can't stop but think that if Novak was in the mix here, that he would have just taken it.
I don't think so, though. I think that it's been a rocky year for him. The way that, obviously, with not being able to play in the Australian Open, not being able to play at Wimbledon too.
No, he won Wimbledon.
He won Wimbledon, so he played Wimbledon. French Open too.
He played in the French.
Played in French, so basically, 2 of the hard court surfaces he didn't play on. So I don't know if he maybe would have played better, or he would have played. Maybe he would have been well rested, but I would think he would be struggling a bit too, because the surface I hear at the U.S. Open is a bit faster this year too. So
I heard I heard people complain about the balls.
Okay, takes some time to get used to playing on the East Coast. So, playing those night matches, which is fun. But
he likes a hard court. He plays well in Australia.
He does.
So.
But again, it's just like I don't know if it just seemed like even if he were in the draw, he would also be facing. It would be a tough one for him too as well. So
yeah, no doubt. But it would have nice to have been able to see him.
Definitely.
So we're looking forward now to the. I guess the next slam is Australia.
Yep.
Davis Cup is next.
ATP Finals.
Tiafoe pulled out. Did you hear that?
For Davis Cup?
Yeah, he pulled out.
Okay.
So if you didn't know that, Tiafoe pulled out. I don't know why. I just heard that.
I mean, maybe he needs to take some time to rest too.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. So I hope everybody enjoyed the 2022 U.S. Open. I'm, for one, sad to see that it's now over. So, Coach Chris, thank you for joining me and making your bold predictions and being right. All right, guys. Want to also congratulate men's doubles champions. Coach Chris, men's doubles champion is who?
Rajiv Ram and Joe Salisbury.
All right. Rajiv lives over here in Concord, California, maybe 30 minutes from here on a great day. And Joe Salisbury lives in England, about 3,000 miles on a great day.
Yeah.
All right. And women's champion is Barbara Krejcikova and Katerina Siniakova. Mixed doubles champion is Australians Storm Sanders and John Peers. So congratulations to everybody who won the U.S. Open titles this year. All right. I want to thank Coach Chris for hanging out with me today and going over the U.S. Open again. Coach Chris, where can they find you?
You can find me at CB Chen Tennis.
And that's it. All right, guys. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.